All right, guys, Biker Baker and Mr. Smith making vanilla paste, take 1. Never made it before. I've made vanilla extract, but we're making vanilla paste, and you use it 1 for 1, just like you would vanilla extract. So first off, we're going to have 2 ounces of vanilla beans. So there's 4 ounces in here. I got my little scale here, so we're going to measure out 2 ounces. So it'd be half of the pack. So 1.5. There we go. So we're just going to take this and we're going to cut them into thirds. So, and these ones are a good brand, guys. They're from the Slow Food Group vanilla beans. They're not dried out. Like I bought them before and they were dried out. These ones are not. So we're going to cut them into thirds. Maybe. I'm trying to do them all at once. All right. And we're going to use a food processor for this. So I got the trusty Ninja right there. And we're just going to drop all of these down in there. Or on the table or whatever you want. Because, you know, that's what we do. All right. So then we're going to put in a third a cup of just water. And we have 1 cup of sugar. Vanilla extract, so you don't use all this other stuff. You just use alcohol and vanilla beans. And then I have 2 tablespoons of just white syrup. Whatever kind you want to use. Mix that right down in there. And now comes the alcohol. This is what I'm using. We're going to put in 3/4 of a cup. This hasn't been opened since last year when I made my my vanilla. We're at 3/4 of a cup. Pouring that in. So now we're just going to put our lid on it. Guys, it's so simple, it seems like. And turn it on. So we will be back so you don't have to listen to my blender. Get it going first. Maybe. Evidently, oh, I don't have, I always have problems. I was like, what in the world is that not going? Okay. All right, guys. I've got it all mixed up, and I know some people don't strain theirs. I am going to. It does, some recipes call for xanthan gum, and I said in the last one that I was going to use it, but you're only using 1/8 of a teaspoon, and I didn't want to pay $10 for a bag of xanthan gum to use 1/8 of a teaspoon. So, and then I saw other recipes that didn't use it, and one of our subscribers on here said that she doesn't use it, so we're not using it.
It just keeps it thin, right? It doesn't thicken it up.
Right now it's just thin, and you're just going to use it just like you would regular vanilla. Except this doesn't take a year to use. Look at all that vanilla stuff. I might put that right back down in there.
I think I would. I just put it in there and let it sit in that jar with it.
Well, let's get it through here first, see what we got. Because that's the whole point of paste. You use the whole thing. And I may mix it some more, you know. Because look at that. All that goodness. I can't let that go to waste. We thought, we'll just strain it. No, I'm not. We're putting it all right back down in there. So whenever you get baked goods from me, it's going to have some real vanilla in it. Anybody else make it and yours like that too? I mean, I used the Ninja and had it on for about 3 minutes or so. Look, that's a whole pint jar.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Now, we're going to make just regular vanilla. So you're going to use 1 ounce to 1 cup, 1 ounce beans to 1 cup of alcohol. And I'm using the white rum. We like the flavor of the white rum. And we like the vodka too, but the rum is nice. Let me turn this on. And then with that, I'm going to cut these beans in half too, or in thirds. So that right there is 1 ounce. So let's cut some of them up. Slice them open. You see how I'm doing that? Just slicing them open.
Exposing the bean.
Yep. So we can get them seeds out of there.
Mm-hmm. That's where all the goodies is.
Now let's see if how much alcohol we can get down in here. All right. Now let's put the rest of the beans in there if we can get them in there.
So a year from now, that'll be good to use.
Yeah, and the paste will be good in a couple weeks. So we'll make some cookies with that whenever I think it's ready to go. And see if you can taste the difference. And yeah, guys, let me know if you make the paste and if you make it with the xanthan gum or without. But I thought $10 for 1/8 of a teaspoon was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, like I said, one of you said that you make it without it. So we're doing that.
So basically all it does is thicken it up.
Yes, that's all xanthan gum does.
But
which makes it into the paste. That's what it is. But, you know.
So it's just a little thinner, but it's still the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah. When you do low carb and stuff and you want to thicken stuff, you use xanthan gum because it's low carb instead of using flour or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to use it. I used to have it here, but it went bad because I didn't hardly use it at all. So guys, this here, see if I got just a hair more.
Oh yeah.
Put that in there, and then we just let this sit. Every once in a while, you just shake it.
Shake it a couple, 3 times a week.
Like that. And that'll be good next year at this time. And you can use it as early as 6 months, but we like to leave it set a year because that's the maximum flavor for a year.
And we have some made, so.
And we do. And I just went in and got one of our bottles from last year, and I think we only got like 5 bottles. That won't last me. So we may be making more paste before the end of the year. Paul's here and I'm going to show him. I'm going to do my sourdough starter.
Oh.
All right, guys, we got an added bonus of me feeding our sourdough starter. Now, you can see how much it's come up from right here's where it was last time we went to bed, and it's come up to here overnight. I have 2 jars. I had it in the refrigerator. It was probably in the refrigerator for, what, 4 months or so?
Oh, at least that.
Yeah, at least. And I just took it out and fed it and it raised overnight. So, and it's good. So I just poured the water, hooch, as they call it, off the top of it. You can stir it in. I poured most of it off and just stirred it back in. Now, you can tell if it's bad if it has yellow streaks in it, or when you smell it, it smells like fingernail polish remover. But if it smells yeasty, we're good. And that's what mine did. So to refeed this, start the process all over again. When it's out of the refrigerator, you have to do it every day. Some people take some out. I just keep doing it because when you use it, it gets the jar down anyway. And I'm giving half of it to a friend. So I took half of mine out. So I just have, and I am just using all-purpose flour. I am not using any bread flour. I'm not using any particular brand. Does not matter. My way here is simple. It works, and I'm not changing it. Because you see all these other people on here making it so much harder than what it is. And this way, simple. You're using equal amounts. 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup tap water, not bottled water. And I'm using just a wooden skewer to stir it up. I'm not using any metal utensils. I'm just using a wooden skewer to stir it up. Get that all stirred in there. So that is nice and fed right now. I'll take this, wipe it off there. And then do not set this, like put your lid on it and tighten it down. Just leave it set right there on the top. No need to put a ring around it or anything. So there we go. It's fed for today. We won't need to feed it again until tomorrow. You remember, you have to feed them every day about the same time if you keep it out. You can stick it in your refrigerator, let it dormant for a while. You can go up to a year, I've heard. I didn't leave mine that long, but we might try it over the winter. So we're using this for bread or rolls for Thanksgiving. So I had to bring it back out to redo it. All right, guys, that's it. You got a 3 for today. So like, comment, share, subscribe, please, and help us grow. And hit that hype button for us, please. It sure means a lot. And peace out, guys, and have a great day.